Good morning, everybody.
Recording in progress.
Good morning. Okay, so we have covered bachcho what? Let's quickly again revise almost entire syllabus. Your 28 charging section, है ना? 29 computation. We have ICDS. ICDS bachcho right now we have 10 ICDS in our, not in the syllabus but just names are there. Okay, income competition and disclosure standards. Yes, Shalya. Then 30 is what bachcho expenditure towards building, है ना? Rent, rates, taxes and repairs, current repairs for buildings. 31 again rent, your repairs, current expenses, insurance premium, etc. for plant and machinery and furniture. 32 depreciation. We have normal depreciation, additional depreciation. On some assets we don't get additional depreciation. Then full depreciation, half depreciation, but it depends on date of put to use. Finally, here. All right. And then we went into sales of asset, है ना, during the year, closing WDV, all of that we have computed, 32. Then we went into what, bacho, 35 directly, I think, yes. We have done scientific research. For scientific research, we have revenue expenditure, capital expenditure, pre-commencement, post-commencement, and then biotechnology. And then apart from this, we have what, bacho, if there is no in-house research, then there is also contribution towards various organizations, either for scientific research or for social studies and statistical research. That was under 35. The 35 also has important section like 35 AD, that is specified business. है ना बच्चों? It means what? Again, pre-commencement and post-commencement you get entire deduction, including revenue as well as capital. But bachcho, capital what we don't get, only land, goodwill, है ना, some that financial instrument something. These expenditures we don't get. Apart from that, everything we get, है ना? Even building expenditure we get. Fine. Then specified business loss can be set off only against specified business income. Yes, children, all of you. Then what else? We have covered. Okay. Then we have bacho, amortization of preliminary expenses, section 35. D, correct, na everybody? That is 1/5 we allow. Again, there are ceiling limits, etc. for that, na? Cost of capital, cost of the project, capital employed, etc. All of that. Then we have again VRS over there. We have voluntary retirement services. Again, 1/5 is allowed. Then we have after bacho 35. We have 36 certain deductions. Entire list is given of the deductions allowed. So overall from section number 30 to 37 we have all the deductions, है ना? 36 बच्चों certain deductions. 37 general deduction, nothing personal allowed, nothing capital expenditure allowed, and the expenditure should be बच्चों wholly and exclusively for business purposes. Then after that बच्चों we went from 40s, है ना? 40 to 43 B overall बच्चों we went for disallowances. 40 बच्चों again specific disallowance disallowed. Okay, expenditures are not on 40. Then 40 capital A we have done. Okay, 40 capital A. For 40A2 specified persons, 40A3 cash, 40A3 है बच्चों again cash paid in subsequent years. Then 40A7, 40A9, all these things we have done towards what gratuity, etc. Those things also we have covered. Correct? Then again it's 40 but small, but just 40, only 40. 40A1A, 40A1, 40A3, that is all bachcho what disallowances for non-deduction of tax or non-payment of tax. Even that we have covered. Yes, clear all of you? Then again 43 be very important. Deductions are allowed only on payment basis if the payment is done before ROI due date. है ना? Only then but you will get the deductions. Or if not, if you have not paid before ROI due date, so in the current year it will be disallowed and will be allowed in the year of payment. Yes? After that, we went into a series of 44. That is 44 double A's, books of accounts. Then depending on your business or profession or specified profession, you have to maintain the books of accounts. If you don't, if you need not maintain the books of accounts, you have to maintain bare minimum books of accounts, which helps the AO to assess your income. It can be like cash ledger or your just sales books. That's it. Okay, not each and every ledger. 44 double A. 44 EB, one of the most important section, but your tax audit. It depends on your turnover of business or your gross receipts of the profession or whether you have declared under present taxation or not. है ना? Then business बच्चों for that limits are what 1 crore and 10 crore. Profession बच्चों limits are what 50 lakhs, 50. Correct? That is your tax audit. Then again tax audit. Can anybody tell me currently what is the tax audit report due date? Anybody of you? Okay, Mansi. As per law, na, currently as per law. as per the law which we have read in the notebook, textbook. Yes, correct. Good, Mansi. Good answer. But so right now, currently, the tax due date as per law is 1 month before the ROI due date. If you read properly in 44 AB, okay, check here. Tax audit due date. It is 1 month before ROI due date, and currently, बच्चों ROI due date is your 31st October. So 1 month before 31st October is बच्चों 30th September. Yes, chलिए, there are two due dates right now. See, you have to get the audit done. So you have to basically prepare the books of accounts. So once audit is done, you do submit the audit report by 30th September. Arun, very good. Good morning. Okay. And file the bachcho return by 31st October. Yes, clear all of you? Fine. So that 44 AB also we have covered. After that, bachcho, we went into what? Presumptive taxation. 44 your AD, ADA, AE. है ना? AD बच्चों for what? Business. But which type of assessee? Only individual or HUF, but partnership firm, but not which partnership not allowed? LLP not allowed. है ना? Then whatever business, any kind of business. Yes, still except there are again those three businesses, broker, commission, etc. है ना? Those three businesses are not allowed. Then what about the turnover? Turnover which maximum up to 2 crores. 2 crores. है ना? Then what is the presumed rate of profit? Either 6% or 8%. है ना? 6% for what? Your bank payments, and 8% बच्चों for cash payments. I'm using the small terms over here. What if you take presumptive taxation or you are under presumptive taxation, but you show a profit less than that those rates given by those sections? What happens then? If you show income less than the prescribed rate. Correct. Everybody else? Khushbu, Nitin, Indraji, tell me. I'm saying you show less than that. Let us say you show 5%. You are claiming presumptive, but you are showing loss, or you are showing 5% or 4%. Correct, Nitin? Indrajit, Kushbu, tell me what happens if you show profit less than the prescribed rate. Then you have to maintain books of accounts as well as get them audited, because you are claiming profit less than the presumed profit also, na? Presumed rate also. है ना? Remember this we have already covered. We have written questions also on this. We have written in notebook also all of the questions. Okay, all these things we already covered. That was a 4480. Then what's your 4480 is for what? Important for specified professionals. Important, and it's a very practical section also. It is used by most of the professionals. Then again, there is no headache of keeping books of accounts now, even for professionals. But again, that up to turnover, up to how much? Gross receipts, I will say up to 50 lakhs. Then they can take the presumed rate of profit of 50%. है कि नहीं बच्चों? Yes? Fine. And then we have 44 AE, very important. You have transport, है ना? Goods hiring, leasing, plying of goods carriage transporter, goods carriage transport business. Again, what are the conditions? Individual HUF, है ना बच्चों? Partnership firm, I think, but without LLP. But I don't think so there is any assessee limit over there. 44 AE. But again, number of vehicles owned, not more than 10 during the year. It is NESSC, sorry. It is not more than 10 during the year. It is about ownership and not about number of months put to use. है ना? It depends on heavy vehicles and non-heavy vehicles. Heavy vehicles, बच्चों, more than 12,000 tons. Correct, everybody? And that is your gross unladen weight. And below that are non-heavy vehicles. What is the rate of presumed rate of profit? If it is a heavy vehicle, then rupees 1,000 per month per ton or part of the month, है ना? Or if it is non-heavy vehicle, but rupees 7,500 for per month or part of the month. Clear? Okay, I hope this was clear. Other things also we have covered. Huh? Once you are under presumptive, then what happens? But what happens for the next 5 years? You have to also show again under presumptive. If you do not show, then you have to get it audited, etc. है ना? Everybody, as well as for next 5 years, you can't claim presumptive taxation. है ना? That is a 4484. Come to 7.34 and read bachu the first table. Special provisions for firms and LLP. Everyone there? 7.34. Shall I start? Again, bachu, can you see 40? Okay, we're talking about only section 40, है ना? Clause B. Ready everybody? Please pay attention. Payment of interest, salary, bonus, commission or remuneration paid by firm, it is made by firm, it is paid by firm to its partners. Yes, clear? Whose expenditure, bacho, we are talking about? Whose expenditure? Firm or partner? All of you? Firm. Yes, it is bacho expenditure of the firm. So it is allowed as deduction. Now, bacho, any payment done to the partners, okay, just try to understand. Any payment done to the partners, it is for business purpose only. I'm talking of normal expenditure, okay? We are not talking about his personal vacation, etc. We're talking of business expenditure only. So any expenditure done on the partner is bacho normally a allowed business expenditure. Clear till here? So it is allowed as deduction for the firm. Therefore, obviously, it is income in the hands of partner. Clear till here? What did I say? It is P&L debit for the firm. That's why bacho credit for the partner. It is expenditure for the firm. Therefore, obviously, bacho income for the partner. Clear till here, all of you? है ना? Okay. Understand. So what are bacho generally payments we do to the partner? This we have done in Partnership Act also, in your partnership accounts also. Interest on capital, simple. Obviously, only if you have contributed to capital. I think again in Partnership Act you had the rate of your percentage also given to you, na? Rate was given to you. Salary. Do you pay bacho salary to all the partners? No. Then to which partner do we pay salary, bacho? Very good, Khushbu. Yes, correct, Mansi. We pay, yes, correct, Nitin. We pay bacho salary only to active partner, but okay, fine. But tell me again one more thing, just for discussion purpose. We already pay, not already, but we pay profits also. So why over and above bacho salary? We give profits also to the partners. So why salary? He works for the firm because not every partner is working. So he should get something extra. Very good. Yeah. He should get extra compared to other partners who are not working. Correct. Yes. So his income includes bacho salary on regular basis. See, you can do drawings also. So profit generally are obviously calculated at the end of the year. You can do drawings also during the year. I mean, partners do that generally. They withdraw money every month, etc. Drawings. But apart from that, a fixed amount will come so that he will have a consistent income, which is actually his income and not just drawings, for his day-to-day expenditure. And yes, he works also regularly, so he should get a salary also. So salary, okay. Bonus, commission. Now, whatever name you call, remuneration, same thing. Okay, whatever name you want to call it. Pay attention. Now, what does section 40 clause B say? Interest on capital. The payment of interest to any partner, capital bacho can be contributed by any partner, whether working or not working, that doesn't matter, should not exceed the amount at the rate of 12% per annum simple interest. Okay, some of you asked me that also, compound interest, simple interest. Okay, how much bacho? 12%. Yes, still here. How much Partnership Act says? But I think over there it is minimum, the Partnership Act, 6%. Or if it is not clear, or it is like subject to partnership deed, it is I think 6% something. Okay, he should be paid 6%. So you can pay I think more than that also. है ना? Just still here. Anyways, we don't have right now Partnership Act. But how much as per income tax, but how much maximum allowed? 12%. Yes, still here. Acha. Tell me now. Section 40 oral. I'm not talking of this page right now. Overall, section 40 is about what, bacho? Allowances or disallowances? Everybody answer quickly. Disallowances. And here they are saying you should not. Here they are saying you should not pay more than 12%. If you pay 15%, what happens? What will happen? You tell me. If you pay 15% on capital, what will happen? How much? How much? How much disallowed? 3% bacho will be disallowed. But up to bacho 12% is allowed. Up to bacho 12% will be allowed. I think so we have seen something like your provident fund. Those cases we had seen, 9.5% that interest craze. I think around that 12.5% for contribution to PF. Remember that? So whatever was above the limit, we had disallowed. है ना बच्चों? Or we had taken basically in the as an income to the in the hands of employee, if you remember. Something we had done over there. Yes. We had exempted up to that limit. No? So over and above that, that was taxable. Here, but what will happen? Up to this limit, it will be allowed. Now we are from employer's point of view, but from the firm's point of view. Keep that in mind. Employer means firm over the payer's point of view. Up to 12% allowed. So over and above bachu will be disallowed in the hands of firm. Clear, everybody? Okay. I'm just writing a bachu partnership firm. Chalega? Firm. And here partner. Let us say bachu they pay at the rate of 15%. है ना? Tell me P and L debit. Debit. है ना बच्चों? Pay attention now. Will be how much over there? Allowed 12%. Therefore, I'm just writing a P and L credit. That is income. Will be how much? 12%. Clear till here? Now, for the firm, bachu, what will happen? Disallowed or no? %3. Just try to understand this. Is this amount already taxed or not taxed now in the hands of firm? The 3% interest on the capital, is it taxed or not taxed in the hands of firm? Are you understanding my question? Correct, Mansi? Correct, Nitin? Indrajit? See, tax means what? It is disallowed as an expenditure. That expenditure is not allowed. What happens to my profit whenever you used to do the computation? It is to increase, correct? Array, I disallow the expenditure. I remove the debit. My profit is to increase. My profit is to increase means what? I am taxing it na by the same amount. Are you getting my point or no? See, originally my P&L debit was how much? You have paid interest to the partner. So you are debited 15%. है ना? But I am saying no, this will not be allowed. When expenditure is not allowed, but it means what? You are taxing it. कुछ जा रहा दिमाग में? Clear till here? So when you disallow the expenditure, when you disallow the debit, my profit increases. That means I'm taxing it. Understood? Now understand. Can there be double taxation in the hands of firm also and in the hands of partner also? No. Understood, everybody? So this component of 3% is getting taxed in the hands of firm. So we will not add in the income of the partner, बच्चों. Understood or no? है कि नहीं? We can't बच्चों double tax it, ना? Clear all of you? Pakka? Same thing. I think बच्चों same logic I had already told you about net profit. Net profit of the firm, बच्चों, where it will be taxed? First, profit before tax, बच्चों, will be taxed it will be the first tax in the hands of firm at the rate of 30%, etc. And then बच्चों, partner is going to get profit, obviously. But profit after tax, बच्चों. अरे हाँ या ना? So firm pays to the partner. It will be again taxed in the hands of partner now. This we had clearly seen in the second chapter itself. The fourth chapter, sorry. Exempt income. Session what? 2, 10-2. Remember everybody? Good. Chalo, I hope things are now clear in your mind. Let's go ahead. Chalo, what is remuneration? Payment of salary, bonus, commission or remuneration. Underline the word bachcho by whatever name called. You call it anything. You want to call it professional fees, consultancy fees. But whatever you pay to the partner will be bachcho called as remuneration. Okay? Whatever you pay to the partner on regular basis will be called as what bachcho? Remuneration. Okay? See, salary, bonus, commission or remuneration or by whatever name called. Whatever. Okay? To a working partner shall be allowed. Obviously means what bachcho? Allowed as an expenditure. If it is paid to a non-working partner, the same shall be disallowed. Okay? The salary, bonus, commission paid to a non-working partner. Okay? That is again normal till here. Any remuneration or interest paid to working partner inconsistent with the deed will be disallowed. See, again firm. We're talking firm's expenditure. But now this expenditure is not matching with what bachcho? Deed. Not matching means what? Inconsistent with the deed. It is not, the deed is not being followed. Did you understand a partnership deed? Yes? It is contradictory to the deed. See, again, for a company, bachu, we have MOA, AOA. The company cannot override MOA, AOA. Similarly, the firm cannot override the deed. So the income tax is saying that the firm should follow its deed. If it does not follow, the expenditures are disallowed. Understood or no? Did you all understand, everybody? Good. Should I go ahead, everybody? Good. Now, retrospective. What do you mean by retrospective? Very good, Nitin. Correct. Yes, Indrajit. I think you gave the same answer. Okay. Kushbu? Mansi? Backdated. Very good. Very good, guys. Good answers. Backdated. And giving you the example of Vodafone, if you remember. You know? Retrospective amendment. Authorizing. Ready now, everybody? Retrospective amendment. Now look at the loopholes over here. Loopholes. What did we see? Acha, some expenditure not matching with the deed, not allowed. Then the partners are changing the deed itself. That also backdated. Are you getting my point? That also backdated. No, from the earlier times, from the last year itself, this was allowed. So check. Retrospective amendment authorizing payment of remuneration from earlier date will still be disallowed. Are you getting my point or no? These 2 points are connected with what we discussed just now. If it is inconsistent with the deed, not allowed. So what did partners do? They went back in the date. Backdated, they are doing the amendments, changes. But still again, what is income tax saying? The clarification, not allowed. Are you getting my point? So backdated amendments are not allowed. Just like if you remember MOA, AOA, all the amendments are prospective. Whatever amendments you do, but it is applicable from that day onwards. Or it can be future also. But it can't be backdated applicable. It is not some kind of act or parliament law which you can do backdated. Understood? Everybody? Otherwise you will change backdated profits also. Losses also. Ratios, etc. Okay? So backdated amendments first of all will be again ignored. Why I'm focusing here on small points? Because you never know what kind of small adjustments can come in the question. Okay? And these points are there in the study material. Very nicely hidden properly, but we have to focus. Read each and every word in the textbook. Okay? Fine. So retrospective amendment, bacho, will be again disallowed. Only prospective changes are allowed. Clear? Till now, a question like this is not asked, but you never know. They may give you a partnership deed or they may give you this point that this happened, that happened, and all of that. Okay? Anyways, now we come to the most important point. See, overall, any partnership firm you see or LLP generally, they have to follow this. Every partnership deed you understand, agreement, you read, there will be a clause that payments will be done as per section 40B of Income Tax Act. Partnership deed is giving reference of Income Tax Act 40B section. Clear till here? So check what are they saying. The payment of remuneration. What is remuneration? Again, I am repeating. Salary, bonus, commission, by whatever name called, that is remuneration. Clear? Should not be more than on the first rupees 3 lakhs of book profit. The word itself is what book profit, है ना? Or in the case of loss, possible. So overall the profit बच्चों is how much बच्चों? Let us say it can be more than 3 lakhs or it can be loss also. But on the first 3 lakhs, if it is loss, then no problem. But overall now we are doing again as per slab rates up to first 3 lakhs of book profit. Then what is the maximum remuneration? 1,50,000 or 90% of book profit, whichever is more. Now, if let us say बच्चों the overall book profit is 2.5 lakhs, चलेगा? 2.5 lakhs is the overall book profit. Then what is 90% of 2.5 lakhs? 2,25,000. Correct, Ilya? 2.25 lakhs. Which will be बच्चों allowed? 1,50,000 or 2.25? 1.5 or 2.25? 2.25 बच्चों will be allowed. Simple till here? Okay. If बच्चों my book profit itself is what? Let us say 1 lakh only. The 90% is what? 90,000. So how much will be allowed now? 1,50,000, 1.5. Yes, Celia? All of you? And on the balance book profit, balance book profit means now whatever is over and above 3 lakhs now at the rate of 60%. Clear, Delia? If I give you a very small example, let us do total book profit of 10 lakhs. I will divide this 10 lakhs into what now? 3 lakhs and 7 lakhs. Now in 3 lakhs, we know 90% of 3 lakhs will be what? 2,70,000. Clear, Delia? All of you? Arey haan. So 1.5 or 2.7, whichever is higher, so 2.7. And on the balance, at the rate of 60%, 7 is 42, so 4.2. Understood or no, everybody? This is about 6.9. Total remuneration, maximum allowed. Arey haan ya na, Indrajit, Kushbu, Mansi, Nitin, understood? Pakka? And like slab rate we did, bacho. What did we do? Like slab rates. If the book profits are more than 3 lakhs, divide first 3 lakhs and remaining at the rate of 60%. Clear? If the, now you tell me now, bacho, in this example, if at all total remuneration paid is 8 lakhs, total remuneration PNL debit, remuneration paid na, so PNL debit you have done. Look from accountant's point of view, what did he do? Acha, remuneration to the partners. So he did debit to the PNL. If it was debited 8 lakhs, what will you do now? You will calculate book profit bacho as per 40B, what we are doing right now. And now what? After that, the remaining bacho will be bolo disallowed. Tax rate means very good. The expenditure will be disallowed means it will be taxed in the hands of firm. It is added in the profit of the firm means tax in the hands of firm, na bacho. Understood or no? All of you? Clear? Okay, good. Now the main point. How to calculate the book profits. Okay, book profit is what? Check na, please pay attention now. Net profit as per shown in PNL. No doubt about it. Hai na? Consider only business income, no other income. The firm can have other incomes also. IOS, capital gains. Okay, everybody? Okay, everybody? So we are looking only at business income. Then, pay attention. As increased by remuneration to all partners. As increased by remuneration to all partners. Means, just try to understand. We will disallow whatever is not allowed. What did I say? Disallowed whatever is not allowed. Clearly here, everybody? So whatever is actually debited to PNL, first disallow. Arey haan ya na. Understood, everybody? Clear? Then, remuneration is to be added back if it is debited to PNL. Underline the word bacho, if. What remuneration bacho are we talking about? The actual remuneration paid to the partners. Kushbu okay? Indrajit, Mansi, Nitin, okay till here right now? See, there can be a direct question also on this, only on this concept also. Then, interest paid to the partners to the extent it is deductible. To the extent it is deductible, shall not be added back. Interest paid. Basically, interest paid, if it is within the limits, that much we are allowing, so no adjustment will be done. But if interest was paid more than 12%, so the whatever was paid more than 12% will be added back. Added back means what? Expenditure added back means it is disallowed. We will increase the profit. Arey haan ya na. Understood till here? Fine, everybody? Okay. Current year and brought forward depreciation is to be deducted. Okay? Deducted means again you have to reduce the bacho profits. Current year and brought forward depreciation also. Brought forward losses will not be deducted because we want only for current year. Underline this. And chapter 6 deductions are also not deducted because chapter 6 comes from gross total. So again, that has no connection with your calculation of book profits of the firm. Yes, still here all of you? Then check what happens in the hands of firm and the partner. Interest and remuneration, bachcho, pay attention. Again, logical, simply logical. To the extent it is allowed, will be deduction to the firm, and remaining bachcho shall be taxable in the hands of firm. Haan hai na? इंटरेस्ट एंड रिमिशन टू द एक्सटेंट अलाउड इट इज एज डिडक्शन, है ना बच्चों? अरे हाँ या ना एवरीबडी? द बैलेंस बच्चों विल बी टैक्सेबल एज बिजनेस इनकम. वही है बच्चों, अंडरलाइन, यू कैन राइट अ वर्ड, balance shall be taxable as business income. Clear? Then share of profit. In case of a partner of a firm, his share in the total income of the firm shall be exempt under section 10(2)(a). This we have already covered, na? This way, bachcho, we have already covered. Okay, tell all of you. All right. So basically, bachcho, we are computing now what remuneration allowable, not allowable in the hands of the partner. Are ha, everybody. Come to question number 79, I think. So many questions you have done, no, bachcho? Ready, everybody? Ready, everybody? 7.61. Income and expenditure account of A and company. Okay, everybody? A and company, the firm. Okay, A and co. Incomes, expenses. Ready? Look at the incomes. Tax advisory fee, audit fees, etc. Okay, some time by example basically I've given you. Okay. Then expenses already booked depreciation. Other expenses 1,18,000. It is 1,18,000. And remuneration to partners already debited to PN, already debited to income and expenditure account. Interest on capital, fine, no problem. Interest on capital. Is that net loss? I think that is net loss, no? Everybody? Correct, no? I think that is net loss. Anyways, out of other expenses, this one, 1,18,000. 37,250 figure are not allowed under section 36 as well as 37. Not allowed means what it is, but disallowed expenditure. What will you do? We will add it or no in the profit? Everybody, we will add that in the profit. Okay. Income tax depreciation allowed 40,470. So book depreciation different, disallowed, income tax allowed. Interest on capital, disallowed under section 40B. That figure is also ready-made given to you. Otherwise, what they'll have to do? What they'll have to do? Give you the capital amount, give you the rate of interest, and all of that. So they have directly given you the disallowed figure. What are they asking you? Calculate business income of the firm. Business income of the firm. Not that simple right now to understand. Why? Because you have to do all the allowances and disallowances of the firm. But in that, importantly, you will allow but only the amount of remuneration as per 40B. Are you getting my point or no? Taxable business income means what? It will be as per the allowed interest, as per allowed remuneration to the partners. So remuneration to the partners, for that you have to do all the calculations, including what, bachcho? Book profit. And on that book profit, will calculate allowed remuneration. And allowed remuneration, bachcho, will reduce from the profits of the firm. We'll do all the calculation. And then that is how I'm going to get going to get the business income of the firm. कुछ समझा या ऊपर से गया बच्चों? हाँ? All of you tell me. Basically, we are going to do for the assessee, who is our assessee bachcho? Firm. No problem about that. But firm will allow bachcho all the expenditures, as in only business expenditures properly. interest also बच्चों, and remuneration to the partners. But remuneration to the partners has to be बच्चों as per 40B, है ना? And 40B just now we have seen the calculations, है ना? For that you have to calculate the book profit. Ready everybody? अरे हाँ. So give a please star mark over there. Over here also write down 40B. Alright, tell all of you. Write down. चलो. Computation of. Ready बच्चों? Computation of business income of A and company, ना? For AY. 23-24 particulars in rupees. Okay. Computation of business income of A and company for the current year AY 23-24 particulars rupees. It is definitely बच्चों loss over here. Okay, it has not come properly, but it is loss. Okay, NP, NL, sorry, not net profit, net loss. Okay, everybody, 1,33,000. So write down net loss. So just because it is loss doesn't mean the impact will change. It is same thing, add or less. Okay, net loss as per income and expenditure account. Yes, still ready, everybody? No problem with the income sides. For firm beta, we have income expenditure given to us, so I'm using that only. Yeah? Fine. Look at the adjustments. Some expenses are directly but not allowed under section 36-37. Disallowed. है ना? Debit disallowed. Expenditure disallowed. My NP will increase. अरे हाँ या ना? Everybody? Correct ना? So your add. Overall my income is increasing. Now just try to understand. The assessee, the firm is showing loss, but I will disallow the expenditure. What will happen, bachcho? My loss will reduce, na? It is just simple mathematics, bachcho. It is just simple mathematics. Just understand logically. Don't worry much. Impact will be add only, beta. I am removing the debit. What happens? My profit will increase. My income will increase, let us say. I remove the debit. My income will increase. Yes. So to add only. So what is currently bachcho but status right now? Loss. So I will add. So my loss will reduce now. But my starting figure is negative. I have to add in that. So my negative figure will reduce. Okay. So whatever you are doing till now, we are doing that only, nothing different. What I was trying to tell you here is we might have a situation that we were in loss as per books, but because we are disallowing the expenditures, we may result or come under profit also. Did you understand or no, everybody? Like BRS, yes. Okay, just understand. If, okay, my sales is 100, okay, don't write down anything. My sales or income is 100. And my expenses, I purposely overbook. Overbook, you understand? Too much of debit I've shown. It will definitely result into loss or no, bachcho? Everybody? Net loss of 200. I mean, it is negative, but okay, net loss. So officer says is going to scrutinize over here. Definitely is going to scrutinize or check. Okay, that what kind of expenditure you have shown, or have you, now there can be only two cases. Either you have underbooked the sales, okay, depends, or you may have shown over of or too much of expenditures. Yes. So the target of income tax officer will be what? How can we reduce these expenditures? Why? Because I know that net loss much will get converted into profit. Are you getting this? Is as per the books. What is the officer going to scrutinize? This in detail. So let us say it disallows. Understood or no? It disallowed the expenditure of, let us say, 260 rupees. Disallowed. अरे हाँ या ना. So बच्चों 260 this 260 itself बच्चों is, let us say, disallowed, है ना. So how much only actually expenditure allowed? 40. So बच्चों 100 minus 40 what now? 60 will be my net profit. समझाया? ऊपर से गया. Understood or bouncer? Basically understand, as per the books it can be different scenario, and as per income tax computation it can be different scenario. Understood everybody? All of you? ठीक है. So disallow. चलो. First part, expenditure disallowed. Under section 36 and 37. 37, 250. Correct, Ilya? Don't put it in bracket now. Whatever you've done, that we are doing the same logic only. Okay? Did I reduce my profit or did I reduce my loss or no? I reduced my loss. Okay? Then again add depreciation as per books. That is book depreciation. How much? 40,000. Yes, Ilya? So less depreciation बच्चों as per income tax or income tax depreciation. 40,470. Similarly, all of you. Now next point, important. Okay, all of you. Again add interest on capital in excess of limit, है ना? In excess of limit. They have given to you 12,410. So therefore less. No, that is done. So that is what you disallowed. Now look at the remuneration part, the most important part for us. So is it already PNL? Is it already debited to income expenditure account? It is debited. है ना बच्चों? So we'll disallow whatever is in the, let us say, books right now. So add remuneration to the partners. Debited to income and expenditure account. Yes, Celia? How much? 1,56,000. And now we come to the most important part, less as per 40B. है ना? So less. Remuneration allowed as per Income Tax Act. Is it okay, everybody? So just same adjustment like your depreciation. So working note 1. Yes. And that is bachcho how we arrive at business income of the firm. Okay, taxable business income of the firm. Okay. It can be loss also. So business income oblique loss in bracket. Yes. Finally, all of you. Ready? Chalo. Working note 1. Calculation of allowable remuneration. Calculation of allowable remuneration. First part. Okay. Particulars rupees. See, bachcho, to calculate allowable remuneration, bachcho, we require what figure now? Book profit. Yes. So let's start with book profit. And whatever you have done till now, that was helping us to find out book profit only, bachcho. So book profit, okay. See, we start with 133 negative, है ना? So whatever you done above that only, bachcho, okay. We disallowed how much now? Check 37 240 250. अरे हाँ. Then bachcho, we also disallowed what? 40,000. But we allowed 40,470. Correct, no? Sorry. How much? 12,000. Huh? Then we disallow bachcho interest on capital 12,410, whichever is disallowed. To the extent it is disallowed, we add back. And also add bachcho remuneration. Clearly here. Basically, we're just trying to find the figures before all these things happened. है ना? Going back to the origin. Give me this amount. Sorry. All of you. $70 to 190, correct. All of you okay till 190, no? All of you? Yes? Now, bachcho, here we know what? Remuneration allowed under section 40B. Therefore, remuneration allowable. My book profit is bachcho what now? Is it up to 3 lakhs only? It is not crossing 3 lakhs. है ना? So first one. Up to rupees 3 lakhs is what? Higher of 1,50,000 or 90% of 70 to 190. That figure bachcho definitely comes to 1,50,000. अरे हाँ या ना? 1,50,000. How much actually paid? But 156. है ना? So see, this 150 is my ceiling limit or no? Ceiling limit, upper limit, understand? Upper limit. Okay? Everybody? So if it is paid, understand very important. If it is paid more than 150, we will allow up to 150. Understood? What is actually paid? But you check in the question. 156. Are hi na. So we'll allow 150. Yes, still here. But my question to you is, the limit we found out is 1,50,000. What if actually the partners are paid 1,30,000? If the partners are paid, but in totality 1,30,000, how much will you allow? 1,30,000 or 150? Nitin? Correct. Yes, 130 will be allowed if it was paid. Because this what we are calculating here is bachcho ceiling limit. See, this is ceiling limit. If actually paid is less, we'll allow that less figure. But if actually paid is more, then we'll allow this ceiling limit. This is ceiling limit bachcho calculation. Okay, Nathan? Understood? So next line is very important. Therefore, allowed remuneration is lower of actual remuneration oblique ceiling limit. Therefore, what's a lower of actual remuneration 1,56,000. Ceiling limit 1,50,000. How much do we allow? 1,50,000. Fine till here? Go back in the calculations and allow this. Basically, you can do it directly 70 to 190 minus 1,50,000. That will also help you. $77,810. 77,810. Now you might say, sir, but in both cases we have profit, we have loss only. How does it matter? The firm is not paying taxes. This is what you might say, na? This you may say that sir, originally loss was 133 and now also we have loss. But what it has impact in the next year. That is also target of income tax officer. That if you can't convert loss into profits, but can you convert loss into a lower loss? Possible. That is what we have done, or that is what happened actually. Okay, we have converted not we, but that happened because of the income tax law. We have converted a higher loss into a lower loss. What is the impact of that? The impact which will be in the next year. How? What do you think? The impact which will be in the next year. Very good, Mansi. What do you others think? Yes, correct. Correct, Nitin. Which will be carried forward. It will be what carried forward. And it will be set off against next year's income or profit. Yes, Celia. So if I could have reduced 1,33,000 from next year's profit, but no. How much will be only allowed to be reduced in the next year's profit? 77,810. Are ha ya na? So even in a way, this is much beneficial to the department. Right? So their work is what either try to basically increase the income of the assessee. So reduction is loss is also income only. If at all you are understanding. Huh? Okay. Ready all of you? One more. Come to question number 18. We'll come back to 78, but let's do 18. Again, give a star mark here, 18. Ready all of you? Rao and Jain, a partnership firm consisting of two partners, reports a net profit of 7 lakhs before deduction of the following items. Salary 20,000 each per month payable to two working partners of the firm as authorized by the deed. So here they have said also, okay. Depreciation on plant and machinery under section 32, that is your income tax. 1,50,000. Interest on capital at the rate of 15%. As per again deed. Deed says 15%. Okay. The amount of capital eligible for interest is 5 lakhs. Compute book profit and allowable working partner salary. So, okay, no problem. Under section 40B for AY 23-24. Try this, bachcho, if you want. You want to try or should we do together? Take a try. I'll give you 2 minutes, but do it in pencil. Do it in pencil, okay? Don't spoil your notebook, okay? Pen drive students also do it, chalo.
Recording stopped. Recording in progress.
Compute only book profit, okay? Once our book profit is correct, then remuneration is not a big thing. So compute only book profit. Pen drive students also, okay? You will start the video again later on once your book profit is ready with you. So I'm giving you time.
Recording stopped.
Okay, Nitin. Okay, Indrajit. Okay, Mansi. Okay, Khushbu.
Recording in progress.
Okay, good. I got lots of answers around 5,15,000, 85,000, 2,95,000, negative 5,000. Lots of range of answers. Okay. Pinterest students, I hope even you have your answers. Only then start the video again. Aditya, after entire income tax, beta. Okay, ready everybody? Did you focus on one word? I think Khushbu got that word. Khushbu, what is the most important word in the question? All of you, what do you think? What was the most important word in the question? The most important word of Bachu in the question was before. Before. So the figures given to you is not after the deductions. The figures given to you are Bachu before the deductions. Are हाँ या ना? Yes, Celia? So in the earlier question which we had solved, Bachu, in the earlier question which we had solved, okay, pay attention. We used to disallow over there to get the book profit. Why we used to disallow? Because it was already debited to P&L or income expenditure account. Because it was already debited, we used to add them back, whatever was disallowed. Yes, Celia? But now in the question, this question, that's why I told you it is an interesting question, important question. The figures given to you are before the debit of the items. So we'll allow up to the limits. But to allow only up to the limits. Clear to all of you? Yes? Write down. Computation of. Aditya, I hope you got. हाँ ठीक है. Ready, everybody? Computation of. I'm just writing AY 2324, okay? Particulars, rupees. Ready, all of you? What will I write down? Net profit as per, they have given it the firm, whatever. Net profit, as per books. Okay? So before deduction, as per books. How much, बच्चों? 7 lakhs. Yes, tell you. Salary of 20,000 बच्चों paid to both the partners per month will add back or not add back. The बच्चों 7 lakh figures given to you is before the expenditure of salary. Before, not after. So will not add back. We will ignore it completely. Are you getting my point or no, all of you? Nitin, bouncer. Tell me. Understood? See, we had your sales over here. है ना? Whatever that figure may be. Your some expenditure over here. Okay? Now, and let us say I have one more expenditure of salary to the partners. है ना? Are they giving me net profit बच्चों 7 lakhs? No. They are giving me sales minus only these expenditures. They have not reduced the books of account salary or salary as per the books of account. This figure, बच्चों, sales minus expenditure only without salary is 7 lakhs. Are you getting my point? So the 7 lakhs figure doesn't have the expenditure of salary. So I will not disallow the salary as per books. Are you getting my point? Because the word use is what, बच्चों, in the question before the following items. And what are the items, बच्चों? Salary as per books is given to you. So will not disallow because it is not included in itself in the calculation of 7 lakhs. Understood or no, everybody? पक्का? अरे हाँ. So be very careful. The 7 lakhs बच्चों. क्यों ऐसा? अच्छा ठीक है. Understand. Salary as per books. चलेगा? Let us say, again I'm changing the example. Is 2 lakhs. Okay, everybody? This is बच्चों profit, net profit before salary. है ना? Okay, till here all of you. And again, further more expenditure of 2 lakhs of salary. So net profit after salary. अरे हाँ. Is how much now? Tell me, Nathan. 5 lakhs. Okay? Just try to imagine. अरे wait to say, at least wait. See, it is like not entire P&L account is given to you. They have just taken out some items already. Understand? Sales we have, expenditures we have, and one more extra expenditure of salary we have to the partner. Clear? Before considering salary to the partner, the profit is 7 lakhs. I am giving you one more extra expenditure. That salary of partner is actually 2 lakhs. Okay? So obviously, now the net profit even after considering salary is how much? 5 lakhs. So what you would have done? Tell me now. What you would have done? Net profit as per books, 5 lakhs. Are हाँ या ना? Now you will add back or no ultimately? Tell me. What will you add back? Salary as per books. We disallow or no now, Nitin? How much? 2 lakhs. घूम फिर के petrol pump. What do I say, बच्चों? घूम फिर के petrol pump means what? Travel and travel, round and round, you come back to the same thing. How much is my profit? 7 lakhs, na? Because it is allowed. Yes, tell you all of you. They are giving you figure before debiting the salary of the partners. So the 7 lakhs profit which they have given you does not include the expenditures. Include means does not consider the salary expenditure to the partner. So 7 lakhs doesn't have only that component of salary as per books. So how will I disallow? No? Are you getting my point? Okay, Delia? Kushbu understood or no? Mansi, Indrajit? Okay. So since it is not debited, we completely ignore it only. But will I reduce allowed salary? Yes, I will reduce allowed salary. Okay? Fine. So write down. So this I have to ignore. Salary. Depreciation बच्चों allowed income tax? Yes, income tax allowed. है ना? So less. How much बच्चों? 1,50,000. Oh. Have they given us anything about your book depreciation? Nothing. So we allow income tax. Okay? Again, बच्चों the word used is what? Before. And now look at point number 3. Interest on capital at the rate of 15%. Okay, pay attention. On 5 lakhs. 7 lakhs बच्चों. It is before considering interest on capital. Correct earlier? So will we disallow anything? We will not disallow anything because that was never ever part of our computation. But we will allow what is allowed up to limit. Did you understand or no? We will allow bacho up to the limit. What is the limit? Tell me everybody. See, my simple question is, will we disallow 15% and then allow 12%? Or we will allow only 12%? What do you think is the correct adjustment? We'll allow bacho only 12%. We will not disallow because it was not considered only in my books of accounts when they gave you the starting figure of 7 lakhs because they have used the word year bacho before. Understood or no? Clear everybody? They have not given you net profit from P&L. They've given you some other profit before taking the other items. Which items? Salary and your interest. Understood everybody? So we'll allow as per the limits. So less. Interest on borrowed capital. As per income tax. Up to allowed limits. है ना? Rupees 5 lakhs. Into what बच्चों? 12%. 60,000. है ना? Will be allowed. With disallow बच्चों only if it was debited. It is not debited only to us. Not given only बच्चों. Okay? What do we do बच्चों? Book profit. This is my book profit. Okay? Not my taxable profit. This is my book profit. So book profit is 210 reduced. So 490. This is the answer of my first question. है ना? भगवान. Ready everybody? Chalo. So the remuneration allowable. Remuneration allowable. Okay everybody? is first part up to rupees 3 lakhs. See, as soon as my book profit is bachcho crossing 3 lakhs, we know it will be 90%, it is 2 lakh 70. But just for the sake of showing, just show that higher of 150 or 90% of 3 lakhs. So 2 lakh 70 of first part. And whatever is above 3 lakhs, at what rate, bachcho? 60% allowed if you had looked into the law. So it is 4 lakh 90 minus 3 lakhs. So 190 into 60% comes to 114. Is it right? 1 lakh 14,000. So 3 lakh 84,000. No. I can't write down directly like that, yaar. Therefore, allowed remuneration. Very important, bachcho. Very important. I keep on forgetting, but you don't forget. Is what? Lower of actual remuneration and what have we written? Allowed, na? Ceiling limit, sorry. Ceiling limit is what? So I'll write on here also bachcho ceiling limit, okay? Ceiling limit is bachcho 3 lakh 84,000. है ना बच्चों? How is it actually paid now? Check. 20,000 each per month to 2 working partners, है ना? Each. So lower of 20,000 each. 12 months, 2 partners. है ना? Or lower of what बच्चों? 3 lakh 84. So it is lower of 480 na? Everybody correct? Everybody? So lower of 480. Or 384. How much do we allow बच्चों? 384. But please compare that with always actual salary, actual remuneration. है ना? Find clear all of you. Therefore, what is my business income? I'll have to find out my business income, bachcho. This book profit you had, from that book profit only you have to reduce 4,90,000. You know? Therefore, taxable business income. Four lakh 90. How much, bachcho? 1,06,000. That's my taxable profit of the firm. है ना? Find it, all of you. One was covered, I think 81 we have done. Okay, understood clear all of you? Come to $78. Ready, everybody? 78. 78. Ready? Action company partnership firm. Are you there, all of you? Has given a P&L account as on 31st March 23. Sales given, purchases, other expenses, interest to partner, remuneration to the partners, NP, net profit given to you. Other expenses includes this part 13,600, which is not allowed under section 37. Interest to partners is in excess by 7,100 as per 40B. Compute book profit, remuneration, tax liability. Will you do this right now? Directly give me बच्चों tax liability. चलेगा? This question is not that tough because nothing is given before or after. It is quite okay. It is just similar to your earlier question. है ना everybody? I want बच्चों directly what? Tax liability. Try everybody. Alright? Pendrive students also do it right now. Pause the video. You will restart the video only after your tax liability is ready. है ना everybody? चलो write down. Solve.
Recording stopped.
Give me directly tax liability. I can confirm only half answer. That will be wrong. Sorry. Give me tax liability. Tax liability we want. Solve 78, okay? La 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 la. This is what tax liability. Okay. Fine. Others, give me answer. I don't know how come I get. Your brain works faster, right, Nitin? That's why. है ना? Because of costing, actually. Costing makes you think. Costing makes you think out of the world only. Yeah, this is also possible. That is also possible. It is like that. Okay. This is tax liability, na? Okay, 470, ठीक है, 470. क्या रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा है क्या? Yes, everybody. Indrajit. Indore. Six less 6,666, huh? Indrajit, are you calculating? Should I go ahead? नो आइडिया. छोड़ दिया क्या बीच में? ड्रॉप कर दिया? क्यों रे? आज इंद्रजीत सो रहा है, ऐसा खुशबू कह रही है. ओके.
Recording in progress.
Let's go ahead. One of the answers is right, but even that is not fully complete because you have missed maybe cess also on that. Okay, ready? Okay, बच्चों, ready? So what do we do? Net profit, no बच्चों? Net profit as per books. One lakh 28,000. Yes, tell all of you. Then look at the adjustments. Add expenditure disallowed. है ना? Under section 37, 13,600. Okay, it is quite clearly given to you. Then what बच्चों add interest till the amount is disallowed ना. Interest in excess of limit. $7,100 figure is given to you. Is depreciation given to you? Nothing. Not given. Nothing about depreciation at all. है ना? But again, what will you disallow? बच्चों remuneration also will disallow. So if I add remuneration as per books. How much? 68,000. Anything else to disallow or allow? Nothing. Okay. So that is my book profit. Yes, still there all of you? Book profit. How much that comes to, बच्चों? 2,16,700, is it right, बच्चों? How many got it? How many of you got it till here? Mansi, you got your answer is right. Khushbu, Indrajit, Nitin. Book profit is 216,700. Okay. Now from here we reduce the allowable remuneration, but now I have the book profit also. है ना? Therefore remuneration allowable remuneration is A. Book profit up to rupees 3 lakhs. So higher or lower? Higher of 1,50,000 and 90% of 2,16,700. Yes, Chalia. How much this figure comes to? Which is higher? The 2 lakh figure only, na? That comes to what? 195 something? One 195.30. Will I allow 195.30? One 195.30 बच्चों is a ceiling limit. It is the ceiling limit. So बच्चों allowed, therefore allowed remuneration is how much? Is lower of actual remuneration, है ना? Or ceiling limit. है कि नहीं? So lower. Actual is almost 68,000. Ceiling is 195.30. We allow obviously बच्चों then actuals only 68,000. Clear till here? अरे हाँ. That is my taxable business income, है ना? All of you okay till here? $148,700. Is it okay, everybody? And tax liability calculation. First, same thing. I mean, taxable income you have tax at the rate of 30%, na bachcho? Yes, Chelia? Check how much it comes to. 40/610, is it right? But add over there what now? Health and education cess. Is it right, bachcho? At the rate of 4%. Yes? Comes to 1784.4 something. 1784. Total 46,394. And rounded off under section. Tell me. 288B बच्चों 46,390. 46,390. Yes, everybody. Done. Lots of practice is required. You can understand. When I give, after solving 2 questions, when I give you to do something, I'm not getting the answer. At least nearby, that is a, again, you need practice, bachcho. Ready? Calculation mistake. Arey. Okay. You were close. Your answer was close. I know, Kushbu. 30th, I think I had given you for homework, or I don't know. Did I? No, na? So can we solve? Ready, everybody? Question number 30. Examine with reasons whether the following statements are true or false with regard to provisions of income tax. First one. Payment made in respect of business expenditure incurred on 16 Feb 23 for rupees 25,000 through a check duly crossed as. Cross, you understand, na? On a check, bacho. Two parallel transverse lines, we call it, okay? Parallel lines. So what is written in those lines? And company. Is hit. Is hit means triggered. It triggers section 48(3). True or false? Correct, Mansi. Correct, Indrajit. Kuzbu Nitin. Tell me, all of you. It is true. It triggers. It triggers bacho 48(3). Triggers means what? 48(3) is hit applicable. है ना? Because amount is what? More than 10,000 in a day paid to a person other than approved payment. Because which kind of payment will be allowed? Only account paycheck, and company bacho will not be allowed. Okay. So answer is what? True. Right now. True. As per section 40A(3), okay, only check crossed as what, bachcho? Account pay are allowed. Therefore, crossed as and company will be disallowed. Under section 40A(3). Yes, chaliye, all of you. Ready, everybody? Under B. B1. It is a condition precedent. Precedent means what, bachcho? Condition precedent means that has to be satisfied before, है ना? Before. So it is a condition precedent to write off in the books of account the amount due from debtor to claim the deduction for bad debt. Means what? The question is what, bachcho? To claim it as a bad debt, it is compulsory to write off in the books of account. What do you remember? Yes or no? Okay. Why no then? Is there any other impact of that? On what basis we are saying no? I hope all of you understood the question. To claim it as bad debt, due to first of all write off in the books of accounts. If not written off in the books of accounts, you can't claim the bad debt deduction. Is there any exception to that? If you are saying no, that means there is an exception. What exception is there? On what basis? Basis. Is it ICDS? Everybody. It is bacho ICDS because of ICDS also now. Okay, so it's an important question now. This one bacho here we had seen somewhere. Check here. The amount of any bad debt which is written off as irrecoverable in the accounts, that will be allowed as deduction. है ना everybody? However, there is an exception to that. What? ICDS. If any bad debt is not recognized in the books of account, that is not written off in the books of account as per accounting standard, but is taxable as per ICDS and has now become bacho irrecoverable, it shall be allowed as deduction even if not written off in the books of account. This bacho I have already covered, so please revise. Also, I have given in the notebook also all these things. I think a table I had given you. You know? What happens in the books, what happens in the income tax computation. है ना? Clear? So I'll write down both the answers are okay because it is an exception. I mean, for what? ICDS is an exception, so we'll write down both of it. What question number is this? 30th. B. So I'm writing here true. Okay, write down. It is mandatory to write off bad debts. It is mandatory to write off bad debts in books. To claim deduction under section 36. Correct, na? 1, 7. Yes, still all of you? Correct, no? Full stop. However, but you are going to write down the exception. However, if any debt is not recognized, if any debt is बच्चों not recognized in accounts but taxable as per ICDS, but taxable बच्चों as per ICDS and becomes irrecoverable, then it will be allowed as deduction. It will be allowed as deduction even if not written off in the books of account. Everyone okay till here? Until here. Second part under that. Failure to deduct the tax at source. Failure to deduct the tax at source. In accordance with provisions of chapter 17b, not 6, 17b it is about TDS. Okay, so TDS. TDS, TCS both. Inter alia. Inter alia means among themselves or among itself. So failure to deduct TDS from the amounts payable to a resident as rent or royalty will result in disallowance while computing business income where the resident payee where okay important the resident payee has not paid the tax due on such income. Did you understand the entire case? There is some amount paid. Which one? Either rent or royalty. They have to consider both of it. Okay, anything, rent or royalty. Paid by the assessee to the resident payee. Correct, Dilio? Whether TDS done? No. But whether बच्चों even payee paid? No. अरे हाँ या ना? Even the payee बच्चों has not paid tax on the same. Definitely disallowed. अरे हाँ बच्चों. Everybody. See, if it is not deducted in the current, it is definitely disallowed. This is for sure. This we have already seen. Then, but at least it is was allowed in the year of payment, etc. But here, even the payee has bachcho not paid the TDS also, है ना? Even in the next year they have given to us right now. So what will you do, bachcho? Simply disallow. Okay, everybody. Disallow. Clear, all of you? But the payee is resident, and the payment, the type of payment is not salary, it is rent or royalty. So you will give me, bachcho, at least give me the rate of disallowance. What is the rate of disallowance? Correct, Mansi? Correct, Indrajit? Yes, Kushbu? Ah, Nitin. Rate of disallowance. What is the question? What is the rate of disallowance? What were you doing till now, huh? Not paying attention? %30, correct. And this is what? 40A1A, no? Yes, everybody? Right now, so true. True. Disallowance under section 40A1A at the rate of 30% since P is resident, है ना? And TDS is applicable on such payments comma but not deducted at all, है ना? But not deducted. But what? Not deducted. Uh, 28 have we discussed? 28 or what it was homework or what I have given in writing? What have you done for 28? Discuss. We have not written in the notebook. Have you written in the notebook, bachcho? Okay. Do you want to write down or have you written down? You want to what, discuss again? What do you want to do? I already discussed with you. Can you give me section numbers then? Or you want in writing? Tell me quickly what you want. So take question number 28. So write down. You want to do it now? You want to break? Okay. Take it. I'll just write down the question number and I'll give you a break. All right.
Recording stopped.
Take a break, बच्चों. Cool. Everybody. आगे क्या सब लोग? चालू करें? सब लोग हैं? जस्ट कमेंट करो एक बार फटाफट। सारा जहां देखा, तेरे जैसा। लोग आए कि नहीं? Are you there or no, all of you? लोग आए कि नहीं? Are you there or no? मिल जा कहीं समय से परे। आए क्या सब लोग? रिटर्न रेडी? टेल मी, कमेंट करो फटाफट। आई स्टार्ट। As it is, I only have to give in writing only ना बच्चों. Okay, चलो quickly please come on, let's finish this off.
Recording in progress.
I will try to finish this today only. Okay, I think let's see. 28. Ready everybody? For a dealer in shares and securities, the STD paid in a recognized occasion is allowed as business expenditure. Answer is yes, because the income is shown in this head of income. The income is shown under this head means PGBP. Therefore, it is specifically allowed as expenditure. Yes, Chalya? Correct, no? So write down. True. True. STD paid is business expenditure since the income is from dealing of securities. Dealing of securities, which is shown as business income. Which is shown as business income. Okay. Ready everybody? हो गया? Done till here? Second was what? Mercantile system. Mercantile now understood. Mercantile. Remember mercantile. Correct? What are we calling it? Accrual. Arey haan, it is accrual also called as mercantile. Okay, everybody? Correct? No? Cash system and mercantile. Alright. An expenditure of 25,000 was allowed, but in the later year the payment was done. Okay? So in the current year it was allowed, next year disallowed. Disallowed means it is added in the business income. Yes, Celia? In the year of payment, yes, that is what exactly 48.3a talks about. Write down, yes, true. 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 Ready? If expenditure is incurred and allowed as deduction, if expenditure incurred and allowed as deduction in the particular year, and the actual payment for the same is done in subsequent year, comma, not through authorized mode of payment. Not through authorized mode of payment, comma. Then under section 40A 3A, disallowance is attracted. I'm writing in bracket, but that is added in business income, है ना? That is added in business income. That is added in business income. In which year? In the year of payment. In the year of payment. In the year of payment. Done, everybody? Done, Nitin? Okay. Indrajit, Mansi, done? Okay. Third one. Is it mandatory to provide depreciation under section 32 while computing PGBP? The answer is simply yes. Okay, it is mandatory to provide depreciation under section 32. So I'm just writing true. It is mandatory. Under section 32. Done till your fourth. Medical premium paid by paid to general insurance company by Mr. Lonesh for his employees by draft, demand draft. Draft means demand draft is deductible under section 36. Anything other than bacho cash is allowed. Okay. So that is medical premium, medical insurance premium, let us say. Paid for employees is allowed as deduction. Now, did you understand why it is exempt in the hands of employee? 17.2 explanation, remember? Because it is allowed here as what, bachcho? Deduction here. Arey haan. Everybody. So therefore not taxable over there. Okay. Is allowed as deduction under section 36. 1. Check it is IB something. Okay. Since it is paid other than by cash. That's it. Other than by cash. Already, all of you. Fifth. Ready? Under section 35 DDA, amortization of expenditure incurred towards eligible VRS at the time of retirement only can be done. Answer is false. It is to be amortized over a period of 5 years. 5 years. So I'll say bachu false. As per section 35 DDA, amortization can be done in the year of retirement. In the year of retirement and subsequent 4 years and subsequent 4 years. Equally बच्चों how much? 1/5 for a total 5 years. And sixth one. Ready, all of you? An existing assessee engaged in trading activities can claim additional depreciation. The entire story is bacho false. Okay, so I'm just writing false. Additional depreciation bacho can be claimed only if assessee is in the business of manufacturing or what बच्चों power that is electricity generation है ना. That's it. Done till all of you? Done? Sorry. Ready? Should I go ahead, everybody? Now understand, bacho. Please pay attention little bit. Again, we are doing some concept. Okay. TDS, you remember concept of bacho TDS? So there is a payer and there is a PE. Correct, Delia? Who is the deductor? Payer or PE? Bacho, who is the deductor? Correct. And here obviously we have deductee. Fine, pay attention now. Now obviously we have not gone in the details of TDS chapter over that time we'll do that again. But so little bit of impact of TDS will come in this chapter, which I've already seen. That if you don't do TDS or if you do TDS but don't pay, then 40A 1A, 40A 1, 40A 3, all those sections we have seen for disallowances. So there is obviously impact of non-compliance of TDS with PGBP. Clear? Okay. Now that's why we have to understand that on which persons as a payer there is a liability or compliance or compulsion to deduct taxes. Which type of person I said, or which type of assessee I said. It depends on 2-3 things, many things actually. Type of payment, amount of payment, and type of payer, type of payee also. What did I say, bachcho? Type of payment, amount of payment, type of payer, and type of payee also. So it depends on many factors whether TDS will be there or not there. Clear till here? This we will see. We have an entire chapter bachcho of TDS, TCS over there to see. Okay, I told you, you will learn all the ABCD of TDS because it starts literally from 194, 194A, it will go up to 194R. ABCD, EFG, HI, everything we have. Even in I, we have IA, IB, IC, we have many things over there now. So you can take around 20-25 sections only of TDS, okay? And that every section also talks about, okay, on which type of payment TDS will be there, when it will be there, and on which amount and all of that. That will be given to us. Clear? That is a big chapter. Clear till here? Did we discuss anything about employer, employee, TDS on salary? Did we discuss that? Anything? Discuss means till now we have little bit of basics. It might have come in our discussion. Basic only. I'm not talking in detail. But very good. Form 16 good. Basic correct. Basically, employer will do TDS. Will do TDS. You understand? Will do TDS. Will deduct taxes. Okay. Employer while paying salary to the employee. Clear till here? So that is the type of payment. Type of payment. Salary. Correct. To be done by employer on the payment of employee. And let me ask you a very simple stupid question. The answer might come to you logically. If the salary paid by employer to employee, if the salary paid by employer to employee is but rupees 10,000 per month, 10,000 rupees per month, that's it. There, actually, I'm not asking you the question, I'm giving you the answer only. If the salary paid by employer to employee is rupees 10,000 rupees per month, employer will not do TDS. Let me ask you the reason why. You can unmute also. Correct, Nitin. Good answer. Correct, Indrajit. So I think yes, all of you understood. Why but you know TDS? Because entire amount paid to the employee is less than basic accession limit. Yes, still here, all of you. So if I pay 10,000 to as an employee, his total income is but very less than basic accession limit. He is not required to pay taxes. So I will deduct tax na bachcho as a payer. Understood or no? But that is not as per my point of view, bachcho. These are given in section 192. Okay, that we will see later on. Section 192, bachcho, on what amount TDS is to be done and how it is to be done and all of that. Clear? Are you understanding? So TDS sections, TDS rate on figure amounts and all that is bachcho given in another chapter that we will see later on. So some things I'm telling you right now. Okay. So as a payer, bachcho, payer, there is maybe a company. Yes. And for your understanding, bachcho, there may be an individual. Oblique HUF. Understand, this logics will be used in many of the places, even in company law, GST, everywhere this logic is used. In company law also I've told you that logic. Bigger the company, bigger or higher the compliance. Agreed? All of you? Bigger the company, bigger bachcho or higher is the compliance. Arey haan, all of you. Now I'm giving you again two types of your assessees, company and individual. Individual HUF take one and the same. Who is bigger assessee? Company bachcho. Okay, company is a bigger assessee. Okay. So now if the assessee is bigger, okay, this is just a logic and point of view. Because if the assessee or the assessee is big, they are told to deduct taxes every year. Okay. That means by default, because I'm just saying what, but because they are a company, they are told you are a deductor every year. Understood? Don't write down anything, just pay attention. So what did I say, bacho? Deductor. Always. Okay. However, individual HUF are told you are a deductor. Now simple na bacho, you are paying me fees. Did you deduct taxes over there? No. Isn't it everybody? Hai na? So as an individual or as an individual. Correct, all of you? So the individual or HF, pay attention. Deductor only if I'm just giving you a simple example, okay? 44 AB applicable in immediately preceding year. Yeah, correct, Indrajit. Audit case. He's saying audit case. Yes, correct. Try to understand, Bachu, what is the logic over there? 44 AB from income tax point of view says you are rich. Good turnover. Agreed? Are ha? So the department thinks or says, and okay, from department's point of view, that if you were liable for audit, you have to hire a chartered accountant to get the books of audit done. So you are a rich person, you can pay the fees, etc. You have to get it audited. Okay, everybody understood here? So if you are liable for audit in the last year, in the current year, you are a deductor. Understood? Again, like I said, I'm just giving you a simple example. So let me use the word PY here. Okay, PY 21-22. And we are in the current years 22-23. Yes, still here. So here, बच्चों 44 AB applicable. Here, बच्चों, he is a deductor. Agreed, everybody? अरे हाँ, he is a deductor. Clearly here. Here, बच्चों, in the earlier year, 44 AB was not applicable. He is not a deductor in the current year. अरे हाँ, irrespective. Important now. Pay attention now, what I'm telling you. Irrespective, बच्चों, whether in the current year 44 AB is not applicable or applicable. For small company, बच्चों, how many times I've told you? Small company. It is a small company, not a company. For that, you check turnover of the immediately preceding financial year, not of the current year. Understanding or no? Bouncer? Understood or no? Let me just give you an example. बच्चों, here the turnover was 3 crore in 21-22. And in the current year, there was a loss and business is not good. Turnover is 60 lakhs. I'm talking of business. Still, in the 22-23, he is a deductor because he was liable for tax audit in the earlier year. Agreed? I purposely give you ulta examples. And ulta means different examples. Clearly, Leo? Another example. Last year, bachcho, the turnover was 40 lakhs. Okay? He is not a deductor in the current year, even if for the year, his turnover is bachcho 2 crores. Understood, everybody? 2 crore, 3 crore, 4 crore, whatever you want to take. Understood? So whether individual, that also what did I say, bachcho? Individual or HF. Is a deductor or not? That depends on what? Tell me. Hello, Kushal. Good morning. क्या accounts है ना? अच्छा तुम्हारा late है आज. Great. Okay. Sup? How are you? Clear, everybody? All right. I'll go ahead, everybody. Okay. So that was your example of understanding of, because this story will come back again and again in TDS chapter. So it will be clear at that time. Okay, everybody? So come to bachcho question number 27. On that background, bachcho, come to question number 27. On that note. Ready, everybody? Examine with reasons the allowability of the following expenses incurred by Mr. Manav. First of all, individual. A wholesale dealer of commodities while committing PGBP for AY 23-24. ठीक है? Construction of school building in compliance with CSR activities amounting to rupees 5,60,000. In fact, this question is wrong, but ठीक है. Or this concept is wrong in the question. Anyways, but we were talking of not income, Indrajit, we were talking of expenditure. Following expenses are allowed or no? Or what is the expenditure? He is contributing towards construction of the school building Okay, CSR is your corporate social responsibility बच्चों, but here Manav is an individual, by the way. But yes, we have something quite clearly given to us. CSR expenditure are बच्चों not allowed as deduction. Agreed everybody? अरे हाँ ना everybody. It is specifically given under section 37. Okay, write down. He's a dealer of commodities बच्चों, that has nothing to do with school, है ना? So it is not a business expenditure. Simple. Understood? CSR expenditure is बच्चों specifically disallowed under section 37. And but even if it was not CSR, because it is not in business, the expenditure doesn't relate to business. The expenditure does not relate to business, so it is not allowed. Also allowed. Okay. Also, the expenditure does not relate to business, therefore not allowed. Second, purchase of building already no. Purchase of building for setting up a warehousing facility for storage of food grains amounting to 4,50,000. Purchase of food what? Purchase of building for setting up a warehousing facility for storage of food grains amounting to rupees 4,50,000. Allowed. Indrajit, which section? Warehousing, food grains, 35 AD बच्चों. Correct no? Khushbu, Nitin. Forgot so soon? नहीं ना? Specified business under section 35 AD gets full deduction बच्चों. Even capital expenditure for that matter. Indrajit okay? In bracket except land, goodwill, financial instrument. For warehousing of food grains. Therefore, deduction under section 35 AD. Allowed ना बच्चों? Rupees 4 lakh. How much that? Whatever that was. 4.5 lakhs. ठीक है. It is basically allowed as deduction. Okay, everybody? ओके नितिन, क्यों रे, क्यों नींद नहीं हुई तेरी पूरी? ऐसे क्या कर रहा था तू? थर्ड, रेडी? Interest on loan paid to Mr. X, a resident, rupees 50,000, on which tax has not been deducted. The sales of the earlier year, make it बच्चों 21-22, if it is okay, was 202 lakhs. Okay, it is 21-22. I'm taking the earlier year. Interest on loan paid. So Manav has taken the loan, so he is repaying the interest to Mr. X. And interest he is paying. Okay, of rupees 50,000 without TDS. So on that, bachcho, TDS was applicable. But in the earlier year, tell me now, was tax note applicable in normal cases? Yes. Hai na? So he was the deductor in the current year? Yes. He was first of all deductor in the current year. This much you understood, all of you? So he was liable to do TDS. He has not done. So disallowed. Okay, under at the rate of 30%, 41. 41A, sorry. Right on. Since tax note was applicable in PY, which PY बच्चों? 21-22 है ना? Therefore Mr. Mano was liable as a deductor in the current year, na PY 22-23. Yes, चलिए. Also, TDS on such transaction is applicable under section 194A. Okay. So since TDS not done, disallowance बच्चों under section 40A 1A at the rate of 30% on the rupees. How much बच्चों? What is the expenditure? 50,000. That is rupees 15,000. Yes, चलिए.
Go ahead.
इसकी तो I think there is one more remaining, na? Fourth. Done, all of you? Kuzbu? Okay, fourth. CTD. Fourth, okay, CTD. Commodities Transaction Tax paid rupees 20,000 on sale of bullion. What is the bullion? You want to see, bachcho? Again, it is your metals, okay? Your gold bar. Biscuit you might have heard, na? Biscuit. Anything, precious metals like gold and silver. Okay? Wow. Okay, everybody? So, sale of bullion. Alright. We'll go ahead, everybody. So, CTD paid, बच्चों, on sale of bullion. Is CTD allowed? CTT? अरे गोल्ड बिस्किट बाबा, गोल्ड बार्स. CDD बच्चों is allowed, just like STD is allowed, securities transaction tax, CDD is also allowed. We have discussed all of this already. I'm not teaching you something different now. Okay. It is a tax paid बच्चों during sale to the government. Okay. Charged by the trader and paid to the government. Okay. Yes. Right now, if sale of bullion, is shown as business income, if sale of bullion is shown as business income, then CDD paid of rupees 20,000. CDD paid of rupees 20,000 will be allowed as business deduction, business expenditure deduction under section 36(1)(16), I think, है ना? Yes, still here, all of you? Done, everybody? One six on the same again lines. We'll do 1 6 16. Ready? Okay, everybody? (16) During the financial year 22-23, the following payments or expenditures were made incurred by Yuvan Raja. So again, bachcho, your this, what you will say, individual or resident individual whose turnover in the year ended 31st March 22, that means 21-22, na, was 99 lakhs. What happens, bachcho, now? What do you think? Was tax audit applicable in the last year? Answer is no. Therefore, bachcho, not a deductor in the current year normally now. Correct? However, there is one exception. I will give you that. Don't worry. Anyways. So what are they saying? Interest of 12,000 paid to Rahman and Company, a resident partnership firm without TDS. Second, 3 lakhs bachcho was paid as salary to resident individual without TDS. And third, commission of 16,000 paid to Vidyasagar without TDS. Briefly discuss any disallowance arises and so and so. Okay? Fine? All of you okay till here? Fine. So write down in your notebook. For individual assessee, he is compulsory deductor. He is what, bachcho? Compulsory deductor if 41AB was applicable in which year? In PY 21-22. That is immediately preceding year. Full stop. Next line. Important. Even if. That means again we are talking of exception now. Even if assessee is not. Compulsory deductor. But he needs to deduct. He needs to deduct tax under section 192 for payment of salaries. So basically there is one exception for payment of salaries, comma, even if, I'm again explaining the exception, even if tax audit was not applicable in immediately preceding PY. Next line. Since turnover of PY 21-22 is less than rupees what बच्चों rupees 1 crore है ना, therefore 44 AV tax audit was not applicable. Yes, चलिए. Now let's go to the first part. Ready? So interest, see, if at all you understood, interest and this commission on this TDS is not required. But salaries, but the second part is required. Understood everybody? So write down. Interest. I'm just writing the type of amount. TDS under section 194A is applicable. Full stop. However, our assessee is not applicable, no? However, assessee is not liable for TDS. Okay? There were allowance, disallowance? No disallowance, no problem. Therefore, no disallowance. Therefore, no disallowance under section 40A, 1A. Barabar? All of you? Fine? Second. Salaries. It is applicable under section 192? Yes. And but all assessee employers are required to deduct tax. Okay. And did he deduct tax? No. Okay. So therefore, disallowance. 40A 1A. 48 is 3 is for what? 48 3 salaries paid outside India or to NR. That is what your 48 3. 40A 1A. At the rate of 30% of rupees 3 lakhs is rupees 90,000. will be disallowed. Done, all of you? Third one, commission, again without TDS. So commission on that bacho TDS was applicable, not done, but assessee itself was not liable. So salaries bacho, you have to do TDS, okay? At least you have to consider the TDS part. Remaining amounts is okay. Third, commission. TDS bacho applicable under section 194H. Full stop. However, assessee is not liable. Assessee is not liable for TDS. Therefore, no disallowance under section 40A 1A. I am giving you something extra now which I have obviously not yet covered, but I'll have to write down as it is because it is part of another chapter, TDS. Okay, you don't know obviously 194A, B, C, D, H, all of that. So we'll be covering that in the TDS chapter, but it has some impact. So write down the answer right now as it is. Okay. Next line. Since we are in the same case. Okay. Point number 3. Since aggregate payment of commission since aggregate payment of commission doesn't exceed rupees 50 lakhs during PY 22-23, therefore no TDS under section 194M. Therefore, no disallowance at all. First of all, write down. I'll explain again. Just write down first. I'll explain again. Fine, everybody. Did you write down? C is not a deductor, first of all, in the current year for all the payments except salary. Did you agree? Did you understand it here? First of all, that much. Tell me. He is not a deductor. So the answer has no impact or implication whether this section was applicable and not followed, that section was applicable or not followed, because it is not salary payment. But for your understanding, interest, okay, interest is there, sorry, commission. On commission, normal bachcho hour section applicable is 194H. Okay? But again, if at all, I'm just saying again, if at all 194H also is escaped or not applicable, then there is one more section we have to check, 194M. Okay? So what's 194H is applicable over here, but no TDS. Okay? And because there was no TDS, we have to check one more section, 194M. But even that is not applicable because entire payment is not bachcho more than rupees 50 lakhs in the current year. Which payment I'm talking about? Commission payment. Alright, here. That details are also not given, and we have also assumed that it is not applicable. Yes, everybody? Arey haan, bolo. Done? #17 homework. है ना. Tell me about your 10th because you can finish that off also by your own, by yourself. Praveen Kumar has furnished following details relating to payments or towards scientific research. Ready? Praveen Kumar, individual, ठीक है. Payments made to K Research Limited company. K Research Limited, domestic company in research allowed. Payment to LMN College not allowed. I'm just writing allowed. I'm writing about not allowed. Payment made to OPQ College not allowed. Which colleges are allowed? Only approved ones. है ना बच्चों? Payment made to National Laboratory, yes, allowed. Acha, here there are some notes given. Okay, we'll see that. Okay. Machinery purchase for in-house scientific research allowed. Salaries to research staff engaged in in-house scientific allowed. Revenue also allowed. K Research Limited and LMN College are approved research institutions and these payments are towards scientific research allowed. बच्चों LMN also allowed then. ठीक है? अरे हाँ, everybody. Compute deduction available under section 35. Homework. Now here, like I said, बच्चों, there doesn't make any kind of difference at all because everything is 100% allowed or disallowed. Simple. है ना? Question number 10 for homework. House property. Okay. Have we discussed about intraday trading? Intraday. Okay. Let us say, बच्चों, let us talk about intraday trading of securities. Or let us say shares. चलेगा? You can buy it. Can be securities also, like anything, like commodities also. But intra means what? Within the day or after the day? Intra means बच्चों within the day. Intra means within. Within the day. Finally, yeah? That means during the day. Or in this example right now, during the day. I'll be discussing this because this is again relevant for from PGBP as well as capital gain chapter point of view. Okay. Okay. Intraday. Now, when you buy shares, you might have heard at least buying of shares. So I'm not going into too much of details. BSC, NSC, DMAT. We have discussed all of this in company law also. Correct, Lila? So when you buy shares, बच्चों, the shares can come in a DMAT account. From somebody else's DMAT account, बच्चों, the shares are coming in your account. Agreed? All of you? Sashi, Batra, PGBP almost over now. Did I tell you all of you? Sorry. So when I say pay attention, the shares are coming in your DMAT account. We call it as delivery. We call it as what, बच्चों? Delivery. Sorry. That means whatever transactions you do during the day or in the market, है ना? They get settled at the end of the day and sorry, they are reflected in your DMAT account in 1 or 2 days. Okay. It is called as T plus 2. T means the transaction date plus 2 working days. Then it is reflected in a DMAT account. I think right now it is T plus 1 day, something like that. Anyways, doesn't matter. But if you check your DMAT account, it is shown after 1 or 2 days on in your DMAT account. Is it okay? After buying. Clear till here? But those shares, they do come to your DMAT account. So we call it as what to what? Delivery. Understood earlier, all of you? It is बच्चों called as delivery based. Now I may sell the shares बच्चों after 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 10 years. So when the shares are reflected in the demat account, we call it as delivery. But बच्चों, not everybody wants to keep those shares for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, etc. They are interested only on day-to-day basis, profit or loss. Day-to-day basis. Yes, till here? So बच्चों, there are traders and investors. अरे हाँ बच्चों, traders and investors. Fine till here? Now traders बच्चों, they will buy as well as sell daily. Again I'm saying generally, okay? But buying and selling बच्चों daily. Clear till here? That means what? The market will start in morning and बच्चों it ends in afternoon, okay? 3:30 p.m. Fine till here? Sorry. So they may बच्चों buy during the day and sell the same shares बच्चों in the afternoon. The transaction is squared off. The transaction is squared off means what बच्चों? The transaction is adjusted against each other. So what happens is, does any share come to the demat? No. If I say बच्चों buy 10 quantities and sell 10 quantities of the same share, etc. Sorry, I'm again giving a very simple normal example. Those shares do not come in your demat account. Why? Because during the trading hours itself, I have bought and sold. Clear deal, all of you? Hariha? Is it okay? This is called as intraday. There can be another method also, or another strategy, simple strategy, that you sell in advance in morning and you buy later. Can you do that? Answer is yes. You don't have the shares in your account, still you sell it. But automatically, bachcho, then what will happen? It has to happen. Either you buy or it will be bought on your behalf. This, okay, is called as short selling. Short means you are short of the shares. You don't have the shares. No, you are short of the shares. But still you are selling beforehand without buying, without having the shares. That is called as short selling. Now again use common sense, bachcho. These are your two techniques, है ना? When will you do bachcho buying first and selling later? When, what do you think? When the shares prices are going up or down, what do you believe in morning? Or your research says the shares price will go up or down, and because of that you're buying first and selling later. What will you do, bachcho? The shares price are going up or down? What do you think? You are doing this because you think the prices are going up. Simple. So you buy low, sell high. Yes, Celia, you have some good news in the economy, something, something. So you know market is going to go up. Yes or no? Simple, Celia. But you think, bachcho, USA market down. Somebody died. Big, bachcho, again, what you can say, again, fraud has come up. Okay? At evening, that market, that news had come. So what do you think? The prices will go down? Yes or no? What do you do? The prices, bachcho, will go down. So again, what you're doing? You're selling high only. But prices will go down. Then buy bachcho low. Concept is still the same. Concept bachcho is still the same only. Hi, Anna. And ultimately your profit is, your objective is what? To get profit. Understood, everybody? But in both these cases, bachcho, what is common? There is no delivery in your demat account. Understood, everybody? Oh God. This is your pure trading income. This is your pure trading, and you earn profit. In fact, bachcho, without, let us say, without outflow of cash. Now people literally deal with paise also. Okay, the prices are moving only by paises or 1 rupee maximum here and there, but they buy in bulk and also obviously sell in bulk. The amount of transaction quantum is big. They are earning bachcho, but with the margin of only 1 rupee, 2 rupee per share of, sorry, paises also per share, but they buy big, na, so they get decent profit. Okay, per day. Yes or no, everybody? Clear? Should I go ahead? So this is one of the ways where bachcho there is no delivery. Understood or no? And another fantastic concept which you can deal bachcho at your own risk is F&O. Is F&O. That is futures and options. future trading or option trading. They're also called as derivative. Basically, it is just a contract. What it is, but just a contract. Okay, I'm not going into details. सर ऐसे हो सकता है कि शेयर ही नहीं एंड सेलर सेल कर दिए. हाँ, तो you have to buy it ना. That is allowed in intraday. That is allowed in intraday. If you don't buy, so automatically it will be bought on your behalf at the price as on the end of the market. Market closing time, whatever is the price, that will be given to you. That will be on your behalf. Okay, what is virtual FN? It is just a contract. Okay. Now, it is a contract means what? Let us say I give example of Tata Motors. Okay. So it is a future. It is a future contract. Means what? I keep two options with me. That let us say the prices are the currently, yeah, bachcho, the transaction, the Tata Motors. Let us say I'm just giving you an example, is going at rupees 275. Let us say, bachcho, in the month of again November 22. Okay, fine till here. I enter into a contract for future that is December 22. Fine till here. Agree till here, everybody? That I will pay attention now. I will buy at rupees 200. Agree till here, all of you? That can be one transaction. Or I will but to sell at rupees, let us say 315. So these contracts are going on in the market. These bacho contracts are going on in the market. Contracts are going on means these contracts are traded. The contracts which can be bought or sold. Are you getting my point, everybody? All of you? Arey, हाँ. Now this is but you buy these. You're not actually buying the shares of the company. What are you buying and selling, bacho? Contract. Yes, but the contract is based on what? The underlying asset on the contract is what? The shares. But are you buying shares, bacho? Answer is no. You are not buying shares over here. You're just bacho buying and selling what? Contracts. Understood, all of you? Arey, हाँ. This you had done in again Indian Contract Act. That was bacho your, what was that? Hedging. It was what? I said the word was called future contracts. So hedging. The word was what? Hedging. Means what? You don't know the prices will go up or down. The buyer seller, they don't know the prices will go up or down, but you have a bulk order to be given. So you enter into a future transaction of 6 months. That after 6 months, I am going to buy at this rate. We don't care what is the market rate. Arey, हाँ या ना, all of you. Because it can go up or it can go down. So it can be bacho again beneficial or you can say loss to either of the parties. Now just because of war, bacho, what happened? Now COVID, war, anything can happen. Unnatural calamities also. है ना? So nobody actually knows the price will go up or down after 6 months exactly. अरे हाँ. So they bacho enter into a future forward contract. Forward means future only. Understood, everybody? So basically when I'm buying and selling shares, pay attention, very important. Bacho, when I'm buying and selling, sorry, contracts, okay? Contract. This is again bacho pure trading income. I am only interested bacho in the movement of the prices. Clear till here, everybody? So again bacho, this is your pure, tell me, business income or trading income, है ना? Pure trading income. That is what? Business income. Understood, all of you? Because there are no deliveries again in this transaction. Understood? Everybody tell me quickly why am I discussing this, by the way, है ना? So that you will read about futures and options and derivatives. Chalega? Now from where? From your study material only. Okay? Did you open bachcho PGBP from your study material? Tell me. Did you? Have you? Okay. Fine. So read again bachcho from PGBP. I'll tell you also what to read. Okay. Again a lengthy chapter, no? Comparatively we finished quickly. Comparatively I said. It is not completely over. 2 more concepts are still remaining. You will read बच्चों about this speculation business. Very important. Speculation. What do बच्चों mean by speculation? Speculate. Tell me. What do you think? Andaz. Very good. Estimate. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Good answer. Speculation. So you think prices will increase, you buy now. There is bull market, bear market. Remember, you think बच्चों prices will increase. What do you do? Buy now. You keep a long position. Purchased. I will sell later on. You think बच्चों market is going to fall down? अरे हाँ या ना? You sell off now. Yes, sell here. Or sell now, buy later. Understood, everybody? That is just you are interested in that kind of trading profit, है ना? Trading profit. Yes, tell here, everybody. So you will read, बच्चों. Please understand. You will read about speculative transaction. चलेगा? Everybody. All right, everybody. At least this much read and come about speculative business. चलेगा? All of you okay till here? Remaining we have covered, and I also want you to. I also want you to read this part again. 35 AD 7B. Come to the textbook, everybody. Come on. All of you. 35 AD. Remember na? Specified business. चलो come over here. Where is it, बच्चों? Where is it? This also 43 CA, बच्चों. Homework read. Read this also can come. 43 CA. Okay. 43 CA, बच्चों. And 35 AD. This one. Important. Okay. This part also. 7.15. This page also. Homework. Read and come. That's it. All of you okay till here? अरे बोलो हाँ फटाफट. Tell me. है ना? Okay, all of you? So that's it for income tax for today. We have again, like I said, 43 CA to be done. This 35 AD 7A to be done. Yeah. Majority now everything almost covered. Small questions here and there from study material, but you can finish it off also. Okay, all of you. Okay, everybody. Are हाँ. All right. So that is it for today for income tax. Okay.
Recording stopped.
11:45 को चालू करें अपन. 11:45 को लो है ना बच्चों? चलेगा? मिलते बच्चों. चलो बाय बाय. अरे अभी रे नहीं अभी है लॉ. अभी लॉ है 6:40 को नहीं अभी है 11:45 बोला मैंने. ओके. सी यू. बाय बाय.